Alright, this is part... I know it sounds like I'm making a joke every time. Legitimately, it's not. I am aware that it's more of like, in my head, it's like I have to start by saying, welcome back to part, and then I say the number. But it's been so long since I recorded, and sometimes I record in advance, I literally don't know what part it is. And it just happens every single time. So it seems like it's a recurring joke, but it's not. I literally don't know what part it is. 28, 9, 30, something like that? I don't know. Okay. So in between parts, I set up Cogsworth and VVV into this training, into this farm. So there's 3 wind farms. I should even put more just to really nail it in. Because that will increase the XP for wind Digimon. So I'm going to do that if I have any leftover money. I do. I have plenty of money. Okay. So let's buy 2 more. Okay, it says I have 3 in storage. I don't believe them. There's no way, because I would have just installed them. Did I buy them and then not put them in? Because that sounds like something I would do. Farm goods. Water. No, okay. So by storage, it means in the farm. That's not storage game. That's in use. Motherfucker. You wouldn't tell me, if I was trying to buy a weapon, you wouldn't tell me I had like 4 of them if I had 4 of them equipped on different people. Bullshit. This is discrimination. I'll buy 2. Okay. Hello, car. Oh my god, I sneeze. No. I sneezed, and then I had that thing where it's like I felt another one coming, but it never came. Speaking of never coming, no, I'm just kidding. That's inappropriate. Water, wind. Okay, 5 wind. Let's just get like a ridiculous amount of XP on these 2. Alright, so we need to get VVVVV. Too many V's. We need to get him more speed, which he's going to get, but he also needs more SP, which is kind of important. So what I'm going to do is, I just realized it. He's probably close to his cap, so I think the only way he can get more experience is if he levels up now, or more stats. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to briefly switch him out for... By the way, Barney is now called Steve Bloom, because I think it's more appropriate. So I'm going to switch him out, and then I'll show you some items we haven't used yet. We've gotten a bunch of them from different like quests and stuff like that. I'm going to use an HP restraint B, because that's a good amount. Because he does not need the amount of HP he has. Like, clearly I left him in there when I was training someone's HP. I think it was probably War Greymon's. So, I'm going to use it on him, and now his max HP went down by 10. So now he has 10 skills to put somewhere else. Now, if I put him back in, he's going to continue to train as if he was going for speed, which is fine. Let me just for safe measure, I put 20 more away. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him in. He was the leader, so that's kind of... I shouldn't have done that. Alright, so... Or I guess Bully's the leader. He shouldn't be. I wonder if it changed it when I pulled him out. Alright, because they're on an intense training course, which lowers their friendship slightly. From what I've seen, it doesn't lower it that much at all. Like, if they're at 100%, it doesn't, like, lower it more. Maybe it does, but I didn't really get that feeling that it did. So let's put VVV. So the way it works is that Cogsworth right now needs... To level up, he needs his attack to get to 200, which is close. Right now, I think it's at... let's see, if we put the attack plus 15, then that leaves him with 12. So he plus 12 attack. No, I'm sorry. If you minus 15 from 208, then he's really at 193, so only needs 7 more. And then for his speed, he legitimately needs like 20. So he really needs more speed than fighting, and I think he can get the rest of his strength from regular leveling up, so I'm going to pull him out too, and change him to a speed type. And then VVV just needs more speed, and he needs slightly more SP. He needs 15 more, but he needs to get it by level 60. I'm going to help him out. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, you can see on the left here, I'm going to use one of the items. I'm going to use SP up. I have 1 of them, and how much does it raise it by? So it raised it by 20. So that's exactly... It just took the 20 I had from his HP and put it in SP. So he's fine there now. So I literally just need to... I need to train his speed, but again, I think his stats are maxed, so I don't know how effective it's going to be. regardless, he'll get there. I could use more HP reducing things, but his HP is already kind of low, so I kind of want to like compensate for it. So anyway, let's change Cogsworth. Well, I'm gonna change his thing from a strength type back to a speed type, and then he should get the speed he needs. Because I heard from a source that he is in very, very dire necessity of a good amount of velocity. Yeah, I think they should make a movie about that where he just goes really fast all the time. It's a Need for Speed joke. I don't know why I said movie. I should have said game. But yeah, it's a very poor joke. Glad you guys liked it. Thanks. I'll be here all week. I'm kidding. I won't be. Okay, so back to this. Nimble. Glad I bought multiple of these. I know it costs a lot, but it's so handy. Okay. So I've already explained multiple times how it works, so I'm not going to bother going into it again. But yeah, now that I changed him back to this, then he should be more susceptible to speed. Well, now he's only going to get trained from speed because the current leader, it's... did I even change the leader? Yeah, so the leader is BVV, so he's only training speed, and they're all going to get speed. That's good. Good. Alright. What did I actually need to do? Do I have an open case right now? Nope. Mirai? Oh my. Police asked for your assistance. You bet Shinjuku. Got it. Okay. And let's make sure this is a good lineup. They're all virus types. I don't know why. But that seems fine. I really do need Edamon to... Oh, yeah. I need him to get to 65. I could start using these Brave points. So I don't know where I got the C's from. But I know I got the D's from the Growlmon that we fought. And I'm pretty sure that unlocks here. So if I wanted to... Let's see. It's one of the digital networks. I think it should be... Oh, it should be unlocked by now. There it is. So if I wanted to farm him, I could. And if I farm the Growlmon, they drop, what do you call it? Brave Point Ds, which give you instantly 5,000 XP, which is not bad. Especially if you farm a bunch of them off of them. I think it'd be better if I did it more with, what do you call it? If I did it more with, more large capacity USBs, which I don't have that many of yet. Once we start finding Waymon in the wild, then I can get them off them, because they drop it rarely, but if you start getting them from them and you keep equipping them, they'll drop them more and more and more. It just kind of keeps collapsing, much like, what do you call them? Checkers. Dominoes. It was a joke. I should have made a pizza joke, but I didn't. Why am I coming to Shinjuku? What do they need me for? I don't remember. It's probably another digital shift. That's going to start happening now, is that the digital shifts we've been to are going to start reopening, which is why it was kind of confusing, but in the beginning of the game when I first started playing, I was like, why do they have the option for me to go back to dungeons that like I can't go back to anymore if, you know, oh shit, I can see an eater from here. I was always wondering why they gave you the option to go back to dungeons you've been to before, but it seemed kind of pointless because like it just wasn't there. But the reason isn't because if you can go back to a dungeon again at some point, then once you do it for the final time, you're allowed to do it. You're late. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and help me. If you're not quick about it, I'll arrest you. Sorry, you see the situation, though. I'm begging you. Fucking eaters. This is Bush League stuff now. Oh, except he's fast. Don't attack break me, you son of a bitch. I hate how they're making, like, regular eaters try and be, like, difficult now. You're a jerk. God, all these, like, negative effects. Also, this is the first time I'm playing on, like, a really big HD TV. Like, usually I play on my, like, I think it's, like, 24-inch. It's a smaller TV, but this is looking pretty good. I gotta give my dad and stepmom props for this TV. Alright, not gonna dick around. Great Tornado should just rinse through him. He only has 200 HP. Or 600, whatever. Doesn't matter. Again, rinse. Not gonna bother hyper-powered up or anything. If there's a human eater after this, then I'm boned. But, are you... Cat, are you scratching somewhere? I hear noises, and I don't know why. Right, what I was gonna say is, it's just a little bit of a life update. I'm recording today because I have a couple hours free while no one's home. And that's pretty much how most of my recordings are going to go now. If I'm lucky, I'll have a chance once a week. Ooh, that's a relief. Boy, do I owe you one. Looks like there's another similar Bakuman underground. Not you too. Matayoshi, no. That only happens to Arata. You take care of that one too. Yeah, I guess. Also, I spotted Sonata here. Looks like he's headed underground. Given the situation, I wasn't in a position to stop him, but I think that Eater was chasing him. But more than me right now, what Sonata needs is you kids. Go after him. I mean, you say kids, but I'm the only one here. Oh, cool. They gave me things for it. Listen up. What hacking skill can destroy firewalls in dungeons? Fucking wall crack. About Yamashima. I think this is a good time for me to reevaluate myself. What are you talking about? Oh, right. That guy from last part. So I think we're going to get a cutscene with Arata. He's going to join us. Oh, you're wearing a hood. That implies that you're now a bad boy character. Hey, it's been a while. Not really. Probably been a day. Imagine running into you here. Did someone put you up to this? Just joking, by the way. How are you feeling? Your body's not getting worse, is it? Very funny. Who worries about a wanted criminal? Been looking into eaters while avoiding the cops and potential witnesses. The life of a fugitive is harder than I thought it'd be. I'll save the whining for later, though. Some of my buds were chased here by eaters. I thought I'd help them before they get attacked. But you don't want to be guilty by association. Leave this to me and get the heck out of here. Is what I should be saying, but I know you won't listen to me anyway. Of course not, imitating Nokia. If you know it, then don't say it, imitating Yuko. Haha, you sound just like her. Wow, it's almost as if you would have said that if I said that either choice. It gets so fucking old. Why would you put a choice system if it doesn't matter? It's so annoying to me. But it's reassuring that you came. Shall we fight side by side for old time's sake? I almost wonder if it was a localization thing, where just to save time, they didn't bother putting in different choices. Because it seems like such a pointless game mechanic. So yeah, now you're in Shinjuku. I think Shinjuku is now permanently open after this mission. But when you come in here, it's come on, brain. We'll get there. When you come in here, it's changed. Like I think you can still fight. You can still encounter some of the Digimon you fought earlier, but there'll be stronger ones too. Oh, let's see. Case and point. Let's just do Terra Force. Hopefully, it's enough to take out the virus types. Hopefully, but not reliably. Yeah, well, okay. So I'll use Dark Terra Force with War Greymon or Black War Greymon, but after this, I think I'm gonna switch him out for a data type. Just because if we're fighting Andromon, I'd rather, have a good type against it. I don't really see the point of a virus type if I'm only fighting vaccine and virus types. Let's change Steve Bloom for you're too weak. You are a virus type. You're a virus type. Tried and true, no Waymon. Alright. People continue to tell me that No Waymon is like one of the best names. My favorite part is that when we originally called him No Waymon, he was in fact a Waymon. It made sense. And now it's just for no reason he's called No Waymon. I mean, now it kind of fits. Like he had the opportunity, but now he's not a Waymon. Cool, I didn't even need him. Okay, let's see. I need Rancher Bill to really level up. Like if he could just become like level, I don't know, like 65, that'd be perfect. What do you got to say? What's happening in Tokyo nowadays? Detective Matayoshi is real impressive being able to keep up with all this. So yeah, just life updates. I'm sleeping on a couch, my dad's house. My back is starting to hurt. Heard some screaming further in, but I don't think I should be any help. Maybe I should try to round up kids out here. Don't round up kids. You look suspicious. Yeah, I have to go back to work later tonight. Actually, I probably would have gone back to sleep, but I wanted to take advantage of. I like how I just said there's no data types. I want to take advantage of the peace and quiet here and get some videos out. So I recorded 2 Final Fantasy X parts. I'm going to record this. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do False Bound Kingdom parts, which is troubling because that's one of the ones I'm behind on. But I'll still give it a good try. I'll do my best. Nope, not Ranger Bill. Not Ranger Bill. Rancher Bill, not Ranger Bill. Yeah, I'm gonna try if I have enough time. If I make this part short, it's so that I can also record a False Bound Kingdom part. So again, I did this in this Final Fantasy part, but I'm dating this. It is the 14th of May, and I'm gonna try to get this out. Or basically, I'm covered for next week. I recorded enough parts back at school, and then I'm covered for Yeah, so I'm only covered for next week, and then I did Final Fantasy, so I'm good there. And this is a Digimon part, so this will be good. But I don't have anything for Yu-Gi-Oh, which I'd like to have. I'm basically doing this week to week, and it's getting annoying. I don't like recording all at once. Like, I don't like doing so many parts in a row because I run out of shit to talk about. But hopefully it's okay because enough things are happening. Like, I'm actually in the real world. I'm not just playing video games in my apartment as much as I'd like to be. So yeah, I go back to work tonight. I'm not sure what Vita game I want to play. I have Tesla Grad, which supposedly is a really easy platinum. That's what all those rumors are about. I don't know how to get mixed up in all this, but to me it seems like one of those indie like puzzle games. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing it. Pop Quiz. Frogs are amphibians, monkeys are mammals. What are bats? Are they birds? Bats aren't birds. They're mammals. Trying to trick me, Greymon. Parentheses blue. Yep. Well, I'll be. Wallcrack is correct. Thanks, Lady Murder. Why did I call her Lady Murder? Oh, right. I think I'm training her to be a Lady Devimon. And I needed to name her that to remind myself. Wait. I'm not still in Eden, am I? No, I guess not. I think I need a few days off. Man, it's weird with people in here. Alright, so if you recall, we unlocked this part last time. So this is the new area now. Or I think this leads directly to the boss area. Oh, okay. Now I see. They unblocked it over there. So there's a blockage here. The train's in the way. I might have to get rid of the train before I can progress. That seems like a thing. Oh, here it is. Ooh, a Megadramon. That would be really impressive if I didn't have one for like the longest time. Probably don't even need to wind up. Ooh, that helps too. Right, so more updates. So the first thing I did when I came home on Wednesday, did I even get a chance? No, so I moved out, and my dad put the stuff in my new car. It was the first time I was in my car, and so yeah, I moved out, and then we went to get a sticker for my car, and then we went to get the sticker, and then they were like, yeah, there's stuff wrong with it, and it's like, oh, fucking course there is. And then after that, the guy put the sticker on it anyway. So here's what happened. We went to the mechanic first, and we're like, hey, so we were told to get a sticker here. He's like, oh, I don't do stickers. You can go to this place though. So we went to this place, and then he was like, yeah, there's a problem with your wiper fluid. It's like shooting downwards. It's not going all the way up. And then there's a problem with those are going to turn to human eaters. I should go back and heal up first. And he's like, there's a problem with your muffler, your radiator. No, not radiator. It was like something exhaust. It's like they're both easy fixes, but I really shouldn't give you a sticker for them. He's like, okay, well, whatever. So then he called up the mechanic. He's like, hey, you gonna get this fixed? Yeah, okay. So they fixed that. So then, so he gave us the sticker, but we had to drop off my car at the mechanic. So it was there for 2 days, and then I got it back yesterday. And the first thing I did was, I don't know if I mentioned this, I'm broke, like super broke, because I just bought a fucking car. And I haven't gone back to work yet, so I had no money. Like, I was worried I wouldn't even have money to get like gas to go to and from work for the week. So I put all my cards on the table, and I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell my DVDs. Hopefully, if I make some money for selling DVDs, I can just pay enough for this week. Oh, that went predictably. Haha, too late again, as always. Dang, if only I had more power. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Human Eater, I don't like fighting you guys. You have bullshit. No! Ah! So, the cool thing about Dot is that you can still use items, but it's still a huge pain in the ass. Fuck, I wish there was an item that like could heal everyone at once. So basically, you can either do regular attacks, or you can use items. And it's fucking pointless to use the items right now, so sprite recovery it is. Also, don't have that many sprite recoveries. Ooh, you know what I can do though? I can use it on Steve Bloom, and then he can acceleration charge. So he actually gets like a move in. Yeah, it's probably better to use it on the other Digimon instead of using it on yourself, because then, you just have to do the same thing with them. I don't like it, but it's the best I can do right now. But yeah, so before I sold my DVDs though, I was like, I have an idea. I could rip them first. So first I looked on FYE and I was like, so what DVDs are like worth anything to begin with? And my Code Geass DVDs, So I have the full season 1, and I had the full season 1, full season 2, and then I had and then the Digimon DVDs, which were very sad to part with. But what are you gonna do? Don't do it again. Don't do it to everyone. Oh my god, is he gonna be this annoying? Is this how this fight's going? Ah. So if I'd known about this, I could have just fucking equipped it beforehand. I might just have to... I think he's going to do it as long as there's 2 who are unsprited. Or he might just keep doing it no matter what. But I'm not putting up with his shit, so... I'm just going to have to keep 1 from being sprite. And then that's the best I can do. So yeah, what was I going to say? Right, so Digimon DVDs, and then my Red vs. Blue Blu-ray, the 10th anniversary one that had all the first 10 seasons and like 4 discs of like extra footage and stuff. I didn't really so here's the thing, I bought that on sale. It was supposed to be like $180. I bought it for $60, and I don't think I watched a single Blu-ray in it. And I was just like, you know what, I might as well just not even try, or I might as well just, you know, try and get rid of it. It was okay having it, but I don't see myself actually continuing to watch it, or like ever watching it. So especially since it's all on Netflix now and it's available on their website, so I didn't see the point. Days converging, that's not a good sign. And what else did I do? So that was those, and then I think that was pretty much it. It was the 4 seasons of Digimon, 2 of Code Geass, and then the Red vs. Blue ones. And yeah, so but first I was like, you know what, I can at least salvage the DVDs. So what I did was I found a program online, and I think it was called MKV Converter. And I spent, so I had this plan before I actually took my car in. So like the 2 days I was at home, not being able to do anything, I spent just like the whole time was just ripping my DVDs onto my computer, and I had to do it for each disc. So luckily I'd done it for Code Geass already. So this was kind of like just something I'd been meaning to do. So I ripped all 4 seasons of Digimon, 8 discs each. That took fucking forever. And that's all I really had to do. I couldn't rip the Red vs. Blue ones because my laptop doesn't have a Blu-ray. I don't know if adapter is the right word. Blu-ray reader. I had the option when I bought it a couple years ago, and it was like $90 more. No, it wasn't. It was like $200 or $100 more. And I just didn't see it. It was already like a $1,300 laptop, so I didn't want to bother. But yeah, I did that. So I ripped them, and then, you know, oh, he does texture field anyway? You're a jerk. Oh, God. So if you're going to fight this eater, my recommendation is to, I don't know, make sure that either A, you have more sprite recoveries than I do, because I'm about to use my last one. Or B, I'm going to actually do it on Rex this time. Or B, just, come on, words. Wow, why can't I do it? Equip anti sprite equipment. Oh my god, I didn't save before this either. I have to beat him. Do I want to? Yeah, I really need to do an acceleration boost, because I need to make sure I get that. Well, fuck it. Because if I kill him now, then I kill him now. But if not, then he gets another turn soon. Ah, fuck. What I was really worried about is the waste of SP, but I'm not as worried about it now. Ooh. Well, I guess since he died, that's kind of good news, because I can revive him, and he'll be anti-sprited. And if I'm lucky, I'll get an attack before he even goes. But luck does not seem to be on my side most of the time. All right, revival capsule. I could buy more of these, but I just haven't needed them. Oh, perfect. He did get an attack. Let's go. Kill him. Take that extra HP he got when he fucking murdered you. Come on. Don't do it. Don't. Not Rex. Not Rex. Not Rex. Not Rex. Not Rex. Ooh. Ooh, that was difficult to watch. Please just murderize him. Yes. Okay, so I took him to FYE, and I got about $90 for him. Like, it was $35 just for the Red vs. Blue Blu-ray set. It was pretty nice. They did not take Digimon World 4 or Digimon Season 4. I guess there's just not a huge demand for it. And yeah, so they just didn't take it. Which is fine, I guess. So I'll keep it, but it kind of shows. I think in order of most, I have the receipt around here somewhere. Actually, I'll grab that. Oh, that cracking of the receipt is so good from the microphone. Digimon Tamers was 15, Digimon Season 1 was 13, and Digimon... Oh no. Digimon... hang on. It says Official Digimon Adventure, and then Digimon Adventure Set Season 1. So I think Season 2 was worth 13, Season 3 was worth 15, and Season 1 was worth 9. And then Code Geass were both worth 9. And Red vs. Blue was 35. Hey, what do you think, Nick? Do these things even have any sense of intellect? They just eat and eat like crazy. What could their purpose possibly be? Allow me to answer that one for you. Oh, gee. So, I don't have... I need to stop crinkling. I don't have a... my headphones in, but I can already hear the noise playing in my head. Suedo's theme. Suedo? Cut the crap, man. Always showing up wherever you feel like it. Are you sitting back watching this disaster unfold like it's a form of entertainment? Observation and analysis are a researcher's duty. I go where I must. I am merely silent as I go. You also have a fascination with eaters, I see, and you're researching them. Do you know what the eaters are after? Yes, you're definitely fascinated with them. I thought if anyone would be, it'd be you. This may take some time, but out of respect for your intellectual curiosity, allow me to share my research with you to date. By the way, Arata, where do you eat? What is your goal in this act? Or why do you eat? What is your goal in this act? My goal? That's kind of random. There's no real goal in eating. If you don't eat, I'll die. I'm a living creature. That's right, we eat to live. Now then, why do humans live? That's easy enough. We don't want to die, right? That's just a biological instinct, riding on the sparks of emotional logic. Think on a more rudimentary level. Creatures live to share their progeny. That is why we adapt to our environments while passing down our genes. In other words, an evolutionary imperative. Evolution? Exactly, and in that regard, humans and eaters are identical. The eaters parse and absorb whatever they're eaten as data, and they have the power to overwrite that data as well. This is the phenomenon known to you as bugging of data. This is merely one reaction to that ability. But the true power of eaters lies not in bugging. Their true power lies in their ability to take the data they absorb and restructure it within themselves. By consuming their targets, they overwrite themselves and are reborn as new life. And that, in other words, is evolution. Eaters are continuing to evolve as they devour their prey. So they're eating in order to evolve. That's right, life for eaters and evolution. Only by continuing to evolve do they live on. Don't you find that such a marvelous ability? This is what the study of life is all about. For eaters, all existence is a chance to evolve. Take the wall separating reality from the digital away. They don't care. To them, it's just food. An eater's ability to hunt down prey allows them to achieve in an instant what has taken men an eternity. You allowed eaters to eat the dimensional wall so they could evolve. What are you and Kishibe up to? Yes, I did work for Miss Kishibe. It's true. Our goals were aligned for a time, but they only extended as far as the collapse of the dimensional wall. As Kishibe herself put it, she wanted to open the dimensional door. I was more interested in the wall. Semantically, they're the same once you go past the abstract. Wall, door, portal, it's all the same. Never mind all that. Are you saying you had another agenda? Once the eaters erode the wall, the border between our world and digital world will be history. The real world will feel the effects of the digital world as digital shifts continue. It will be a complete merging of the real and digital world. Think of what will be possible when that happens. It's not a question of what will be possible. It's not a question of what will be possible. Any and all things will become possible. It will be possible to modify the real world at will, like overriding a program in the digital world, until you achieve the perfection you desire, over and over again. That's your goal? It sounds like you're talking about the very evolution of the human race itself. That's one way to put it. To gain new power. We call that evolution, I suppose. To gain new power. If there's something you want to be capable of, you want to achieve nirvana, shout out on something with the power to rewrite yourself. That's the fundamental means through which evolution occurs. One would be remiss to bemoan this situation while doing nothing to change it. And what about you, Arata? What will you do? What do you want? What will you become? Who? Me? By the way, Arata. Well, what is it? Is there something that you had best be careful? Huh? Behind you. Those who cannot evolve will be weeded out. You mustn't dawdle. Fucking eater right behind him. Like I was just not moving. Arata had all the time in the world. He let this happen. Oh, what's up, Yugo? And then there's me, and then Yuko, and then Noki. Nokia? Duh. Yugo. Yeah, so Arata's dead now. Well then, Arata, I'm glad you're back. We finally stand at the crossroads of evolution. It would be nothing if you were simply to vanish. Or it would be for nothing if you were simply to vanish. So, the Eater ate Arata, and then Suedo took him out. How do you feel? What the? Yugo? Well, I'll be. Why? But nothing has changed. I'm just some kid, unable to protect anyone. Arata, are you feeling sad now? It's alright. Soon your sadness will be gone for good. My sadness will be gone. Come with me, Arata. Together we can push this incomplete world to a new stage. And in doing so, make your wishes come true. And he just fucking goes with him. You're worried about me, I understand. You and I have been buds for a long time, but there's something big I've still got to do. In order to take care of things, I need more power. Well spoken, Arata. I respect the nobility of your spirit and your bravery in face of change. Hehe, you are perfectly suited to this new phase of human evolution. You wish it, there is no power you cannot attain. Arata Sonata, is that truly what you desire? Oh, hey, I know you. Kyoko, what are you doing here? Who are you? Could you kindly leave us be? He's already decided the path he is to walk. Oh, and he put a wall. Joke's on you. I have more than enough megas to get past that wall right now. So, this is bullshit. They should have made up some imaginary wall like level 10. What do you think, Arata? This is power. You can rewrite programs that would modify the very rules of the world in real time, but that is the faintest taste of it. Sorry, my mind's made up. I'm going. You sure you won't regret this? I've already been regretting something this whole time. So what an anticlimactic fucking return of Kyoko. Don't. His will is strong. It's pointless to say anything now. What do you need to be doing now? Answer as my assistant. Slowly but surely, I'll find a solution at lightning speed. I have no idea what you just said. It's a very you response. Let's see what conclusion that response leads us to, shall we? What do you mean, you response? I don't say words. It'd be do no good to chase them now. Let's return to the agency. Some exquisite coffee is waiting for us. Oh no. That said, we won't have time to savor it. And that is the end of this chapter. What do we got? Half an hour? Fuck, I gotta keep going. So yeah, that is one of the stupidest fucking character turning evil. Evil is being subjective here. Transformation I've ever seen. It makes no fucking sense for Arata's character to do that. It just seemed like I kind of talked about it before. It just seemed like something they wanted to shoehorn in. Like they wanted to just like, you'll see more when we find him again later. But it's just like, this didn't need to happen at all. It seemed like they had so many ideas and wanted to cram them all in. All right. We're in a new chapter now. Do I have to go find Victor Uchida? I see. So that happened as well. It must have been very rough. I'm sorry, I couldn't answer when you called. I've been tracking Royal Knights as they appear above ground. It was harder than I expected. After all the hard work, I was able to roughly pinpoint their positions. There are Royal Knight signals in 4 locations: Odaiba, Shibuya, Uenyo, and Eden. The clearest such signal is coming from Odaiba. Examon is there. Examon is the most destructive power of all the Royal Knights, but he has been hindered due to being predated on and eroded by eaters. So the reason, so Examon is huge, and he's a data type because he's so huge, but I think he literally can't pull the eaters off of him because A, there's so many, and B, he has so much data, and C, they're so small, he just like can't fight them. He's like a T-Rex with his tiny hands. Even though he has hands, he clearly can't fight them off of him. It'd be like if you were swarmed with ants. It would be very difficult to get all of them off like easily, especially if they kept appearing, or if they were like dug into you too. Just imagine yourself being dug in with ants. Examon is the most destructive power of all the Royal Knights, but he's been hindered. Defensive forces have Examon surrounded, so just relieve them for a little bit. The remaining signal is in Shibuya is Magnamon, Gankumon is in Uenyo, and the one I detect in Eden is Kentarosamon. You mean fucking Slatemon. Kentarosamon is the dumbest fucking name I've heard. They didn't need to change Slatemon, it was a fine name. It bothers me a lot. So those are the only ones signaling right now. The rest are likely jamming their signals. Okay then, you know what you have to do next? What we need to do is disrupt the Royal Knight's influence to the best of our ability. Where possible, gain new friends, and... What's the matter? You look a little spaced out. Are you okay? That's fine, but turning chicken won't work. Okay, get some caffeine in you before you go. I need to whip something up myself anyway. It's been a while, so go slowly. Have your taste buds developed since we last met? You're an adult if you can appreciate this coffee. Okay, it's time for work. Make as many Royal Knights our allies as possible. So yeah, you gain the ability to drink Kyoko's coffee. Hey, are you okay? Ugh, what's that smell? Unless I fell down. Some strange liquid is coming from your mouth. We can't start off properly with a little back and forth like this. So she's intentionally poisoning me. Parallel world. Yes! This is exactly what I wanted to do. Alright. 5 messages. God damn, guys. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And then, what do I get for friends? See ya. Take care of Nokia and everyone for me. Oh, you're such a bad boy, Arata. This totally makes sense for your character. It's definitely not bad writing. Bad writing in Digimon. What? Only sometimes. They usually get the overall plot pretty nailed that pretty down, but it's the other shit they're bad at. Do you have speed yet? Oh, your speed is still going up. Okay, that's good. What about you? You're getting there. Your attack is going to get there too. I'm not too worried about that. Mildly annoying. I just want you guys to level up. That's all. Is that so much to ask? Actually, wait. Yeah, he needed 200, so he's got his speed now. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I can take him out. I can put him back in the party, because now all he needs is XP. That is something I should have done before. Okay. Cogsworth, welcome back. Who can I get rid of for you, though? I do need Soul Rock to keep going up. We'll do... I can get rid of no Rule 34. I need no Waymon. It's tough. I need all of these. I guess Soul Rock is on the back burner for now, so I'll put him in. And then VVV, I think, still needs the speed, so I'll keep him in there. Yeah? Yeah, he still needs more. Is their training thing over yet? Has it been half an hour? Get items. All of them gave me friendship. Thank you. Let's do more. Let's do a leisure course. You don't need as much speed as fast now. Command, develop. Yes. Command. Standby. Command, develop. Beep. Okay. Right, so I don't remember if you take them on as cases or if you just have to go find them. I know where all of them are. I think in my file I did Gankumon's first. And then I did Gankumon's first in my file, and then and then after that I think I did Magnamon, but I'm not sure. But I know which one I want to do first. Oh, they added more cases too. Problems at Digipedia continued. Bank expansion, not worth it. Farm expansion, kind of worth it. Yeah, I'll do these later. They really are starting to pile up though. I do need to find him. Where is? I feel like I type this every time. I should just have like a doc somewhere. Victory Cheetah. Well, it pops up so quickly. Broadway, 3rd floor. Got it. Sounds good to me. Alright, so yeah, sold my DVDs. I made like $90. Yeah, I know I haven't talked about it in like 20 minutes, but I'm going to go back to it like I was. I made like $90, and then I went across the street. Like I sat in my car, I was like, okay, do I want to drive back home? And I was like, I don't really want to. Victorious Greeting, Victorious Gifting, Clever Carrot, and Beelzemon Medal. Neat. So I was like, I don't really want to go home. And then I was like, I realized there's a movie theater right across the street. And I was like, I've really been trying to see Captain America Civil War with Spencer, and Carlos is in New York, so I can't see it with him. And Spencer has just been like dragging his fucking feet. Every time I'm busy, he's busy. Or no, every time I'm busy, he's free. Every time I'm free, he's busy. So he wanted to see it on Monday, and I was like, you know what? I'm here. I might as well. I looked up showtimes. There was one starting in like 15 minutes. It's like, totally can do that. And it was a matinee, so I paid half price. Because I know some of you are thinking, if you're so broke, why'd you go see a movie? Because someone said that in... Because I mentioned it in Spencer's chat for the Digimon World 4 stream. And I was just like, because it was like $6 and I just made 90. Like, the only reason I sold the DVDs was to like make it through the week. Like, once I start getting a paycheck again, I'll be less broke. Good movie. I liked it. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to spoil it, because I was worried it was going to be spoiled for me. Alright, so let's actually go to Eden. That's the one I want to go first. Because I think that's kind of the easiest one. That's also why this chapter's named the way it is. So, what's up, Pete? Kyoko came back. I'm so glad it's not just it's just not the Kurami Detective Agency without her. Well, yeah, because it's her last name. It'd be like my channel wouldn't be called Wrath of Zalus without me. Nick Zalus. Although it's not called Wrath of Zalus anymore, so that point is kind of moot. So we want to go to the Eden Free area. Actually, before we... Oh, I just saved. Shit, I was like... I want to make sure I saved, in case... I don't remember having to do a fight, but... Words. Okay. Let's go to the Eden Free area. That is where... Slapemon is. Look at him. Yum. Not at all like the Slapemon and Digimon Savers, by the way. He's not regal. He's kind of weird. Not weird, just like very one-dimensional. Not here. Speed goes up. Speed break. If you haven't figured out Slatemon's gimmick, well, I don't know what to tell you. He's pretty good at one thing. Critical charge. Yep. Bifrost. So again, every Royal Knight has 2 attacks. I believe that's one of his attacks. Okay, good. So that's all he does. Weakling, so slow, you'll never catch me. Gah ha 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 ha. And then he speeds off. I'll never get him to listen to me like this. What should I do? Kyoko will have 7 pages of dialogue worth to tell us. If this keeps up, Slatemon won't listen at all. Come back to the agency. Omnimon should have some ideas as what to do. Well, you're not Omnimon. Oh, okay. I see. Slatemon, a formidable foe. We can only try to match Slatemon's speed with our own speed. The optimal choice would have to be Ulforce Digimon. Fuck yeah, it would be. Ulforce Digimon's the shit. With his incredible swiftness. Of course it would have to be Ulforce Digimon. Actually, Ulforce Digimon is the only one whose signal I haven't been able to detect anywhere. I can find no trace of him either. It's likely the dimensional door closed as he was crossing between dimensions. He may be gone. It's unfortunate. He surely would have been an ally. It might be too early to give up on him. Have you heard of the theory of multidimensional space, or to put it in more plain terms, the idea of parallel worlds? Basic idea is that there are countless worlds overlapping one another, one for every different possibility. And so every time something happens in one world, a new reality branches off, containing the other possibility. Parallel worlds are independent from one another. It's not possible to interfere with them, or so it's believed. There's a similar structure we know quite well. You mean your real world and our digital world? Indeed, they don't intersect before, but now they do. It no longer seems the rule that the various worlds can't come in contact with each other, so the Ulforce Digimon could be brought over from a different parallel world. Is that what you're saying? Precisely. Normally we'd never do this, but it's worth a try. I know someone who knows a thing or two. Her name is Mirai Mikagura. Fortunately, she lives here in Nakano. Even so, if we verify this, the possibility arises that eaters come here from another world, from a parallel world. It's just a conjecture. There are more important things to do now. Go and talk to Mirai. She should know something. Mirai? She hasn't been in the plot since, like, the very beginning. What kind of people are your friends, dickheads? There's no Japanese food anywhere. Well, it's because you're not in Japan. I didn't reply to her. Hold on. Because you're not in Japan. That's what I said. Don't believe what the text said. You can't always believe that. Like, look at the view count of this video. It actually has been viewed millions of times. It only says like 50 or 100. You're late. I've been expecting you. If you're here, that means there's a problem. I shall divine what it is you seek. That's why you came, is it not? Jesus Christ. You're Kyoko 2.0, or 0.5, because you came first. Worlds existing indefinitely and in parallel, something lost here appearing elsewhere. Yes, what you seek is a different world, but as you know, it's no easy feat to cross dimensions of time and space. You will need extraordinary skills. A Digimon must be born with special skills, the likes of which have never been seen before. Harmonious Will and Steel Will. Using these 2 skills will... Oh, fuck, I forgot to do this. Using these 2 skills will surely create a Digimon who can go to parallel worlds. Hee, it's up to you whether you believe me or not. Fuck me. So, if you try to Digivolve someone, like, I don't think I have an example. If you tried to Digivolve, like a Koromon, and you notice there was a Digimon, like if Koromon was at level 20, and item Steel Will was held, there was a Digimon you couldn't quite get, that's Hookmon, or no, that's, Hackmon. I always want to say Hookmon. That's Hackmon. He's in the story for Gankumon. So you get Steel Will from him, and you get Harmonious Will from Magnamon. So you have to do both of those before you can do this one. Which sucks, because I was so excited, because this is one of my favorite parts in the game. And we're at 45 minutes. So, on a very anticlimactic ending, much like Kyoko's return in Arata's turn to the dark side, Kylo Ren, Arata, Sonata. Yeah, that's the end of this one. I know it fell flat. This was not a great ending, but not much I could do. Yeah, I got nothing. I couldn't. Nope. Yeah, that's just it. So thanks for watching. The next one I think we'll start Gankumon's, because that one's the one I did first. So I assume it works better that way. We did a lot this part. We fought a boss. We trained our Digimon in the farm. We got a lot of dialogue. Kyoko came back. We introduced the next part of the story. This is fine. I am fine with this. You can tell because I'm angry and I've got this, and this ending has gone on this long, you can tell that means I'm fine with how it's ending. All right, it's definitely not a quick ending. If I'm satisfied with a part, it's definitely not a quick ending. I definitely always do this out, especially not because I feel like I haven't done that much, even though I have, and I'm guilty. I don't care. This is the end of the part. Goodbye. Nah, but seriously, it's the end, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.